Well, the heat rolled in over the weekend, and it's going to have some staying power here.
Yeah, Ben's back with our toasty forecast here.
I think that's a good way to describe it. Yeah, because the humidity really hasn't come up all that much yet, but it will. We'll get there, especially when those 90s start to show up, and that's what's waiting for us next. We are in the mid-80s right now, 85 there in Metro Airport, 84 in Ann Arbor. Out towards the lake shores, low 80s, maybe some upper 70s still out there. Very comfortable afternoon. But when you look at where the humidity is, those green shades, that's where it's muggy. And you can see that's really, for the most part, central and west Michigan. Parts of the south and west zone, you've seen those dew points creep there into the mid 60s. But for most of us, you can see those numbers, upper 40s, low 50s, mid 50s. And again, when we see those kinds of numbers, anything below 60, that's what we consider dry. Noticeable is 60 to 65, and that's mostly where we're going to be until about Thursday. And then we're going to go up the scale to the muggy category. We'll see generally dew points in the 65 to 70 range for much of the extended forecast. The one thing that we're not going to see a whole lot of is rain. Clouds and radar shows that there are some thunderstorms on the other side of Lake Michigan, and even a couple that have popped there in northern parts of Indiana, and some of those may be a little bit more robust, but they're really going to have trouble getting into this ridge of high pressure, which is controlling us. It's one of the reasons we really haven't seen much of the way of cloud cover today either, as that high continues to protect us, so to speak, from the rain. And a lot of us still could use a little bit of something, even though we got soaked over the weekend. So here's the forecast map, and notice there's just nothing around. Maybe Friday, as those temperatures start to rise and the humidity starts to increase, there may be just enough instability to fuel an isolated thunderstorms, but we're really grasping at straws at this point. There's no wide-scale trigger to really lift that stuff up. So generally, I think it's going to be the middle of next week before we see an appreciable chance of showers or thunderstorms. Northern lower Michigan, you may get something out of that by the end of the weekend, but for a lot of us, it's going to be a long wait. Lows tonight, mid 60s across the metro zone. We'll be seeing south zone lows generally in the low 60s here. And then as we get into the west zone, a couple 50s show up there in Genesee County. Flint, you'll be at 59 for overnight lows. And our north zone tonight, some mid 50s there in parts of Lapeer County, otherwise low to mid 60s is where we'll finish. Highs tomorrow, very similar to today as we go to 86, and a lot of sunshine takes us all the way into the upcoming weekend. So the 90s take over Thursday, guys, and at least through the 7-day forecast, which is Monday there, 92 is what we're expecting. But it looks like we could be seeing the 90s for days beyond that. So it really is going to be a regime that's stuck with us.
And tough thing here, Ben, with all the swimming pools closed, that looks like perfect swimming summer weather.
Yeah, especially when that humidity starts going up, but at least those ACs are going to be running.
Yep, we hope so. Okay.